y'all, welcome to the live. Happy Sunday. Sorry I'm late, y'all. Hey Kaylee. Hey Hunno. Okay, girl. Sorry, y'all. I was uploading the water signs. And boy oh boy. Hey Katia. Hey girl, hey. All right, are y'all ready to start? I'm waiting for everybody to come in. I know we got Jeff, Trinity, and Drea. Those are the first 3 people. I'm here, y'all. I'm in the live. I'm just uploading while I'm in the live. Oh, Katia. Wait, how do I say it? I've always said Katia. Is it another way to say it? I don't know, girl. Are y'all ready? I'm just giving y'all a couple minutes so everybody's in so we can start. Let me know when y'all in the live. Ugh. Y'all ready? Is everybody ready? Wait, let me see. What do you say? Oh, I said American. You're gonna have to voice me and tell me how you say it. That's like my nail tech. So like, you know, well, y'all know my nail tech. She's Hispanic. She's Mexican, and so her name is Arlie. So I always say Arlie, and I've been going to her since 2020. So she be laughing all the time, and she was like, Ash, when we going to 26, could you say my name right? And I am saying your name right. I was like, it's pronounced Arlie, and so she was like, it's Arlie. Like she was saying like the A is like a I, like Arlie or whatever. She like rose it. Like when she said it sounded like so cute. When I said it don't sound right, so I was like, girl, you gonna be Arlie, goddamn it. And she spells it so different from the American way. She spells it like R and then Lee, like ARE LY. Like, I don't know. She was like, it's Ottilie, Ottilie, whatever. Like, it be rolling off her tongue the way she said it. I don't know. She said it so cute in Hispanic. I don't know. I just like, girl, you Arlie, goddamn it. You're not doing all that extras. You Arlie. Shit. Okay. So, y'all ready? Is Jeff in the chat? Girl, yeah. I'm like, Arlie, girl. She's on some, it's Ottilie. Wait, Ottilie? No, wait, hold on. I'm about to look it up so y'all can know how it sounds. Wait. Because when she said it do sound really cute. How to say Arlie in Spanish? I did not say early.
In Spanish, you would say temprana in its feminine form.
I did not say early.
In its masculine form.
I didn't say that. See how they don't listen? Let's see what it say on here. It'd be so cute how she be saying it. Why is my stuff just 0?
Areli.
See?
Areli. Areli.
Yeah, that's how she be saying it. But I don't know. That's just like a little AI thing. It sounds stupid. You just have to hear her say it. Or if you guys are Spanish, then you know. All right. So we got Jeff. Let me see. Let's see. You cashed at me. Oh, you said email. Let me see. Let me put you in my search because you paid yesterday. Jeff. All right. Oh, here you go. New opportunity. All right. So you want to know if you would get the new opportunity to move to New York through your company by February 26th. Let's see. We got 9:35. So let's see, Jeff. Let's see. All right. And you are an Aquarius too. So that'll be around your birthday time. Let's see. Jeff Aquarius. Would you get the opportunity to move to New York by February 2026 and take on this new position through your job? Let's see. Jeff Aquarius. Would you get the opportunity to take on this new job in New York by February 2026? So let's see, babe. We have the 3 of Cups. We have the 3 of Swords reverse. We have the 4 of Pentacles. It's coming, but I feel like you just like, there's a lot of anxiety around the situation. We have the 3 of Swords reverse. I feel like you just maybe fear that you're not going to get it. I feel like you didn't get it last time or something like that. Let me see. 5 of Pentacles. 6 of Swords, 4 of Wands reverse. So I do feel like you, the World card, you are going to get this promotion and move, but I don't feel like you're going to like the living situation, or I don't feel like you're going to like the home, or I don't know if you ever lived in New York or anything like that, but I don't feel like you're going to like something about it though, from what I was seeing over there. But 3 of Cups, I do see you celebrating. You're not going to move in February. You're going to move towards March, like towards the springtime. Like, yeah. And it's going to be really rainy and windy when you move. Looking outside the window, it's like really rainy and stuff like that. Seems cloudy and rainy out the window. So let's see. Why is the 3 of Swords in reverse? Yeah, Queen of Swords. Temperance, I feel like this is you being patient, waiting. Let's see. The Chariot, yeah, I do see it happening. I do see the move. I do see the relocation. I just feel like you're not going to be as happy as you think you are. I don't know what it is about New York. I feel like the money is going to be there, yes, but something about like the living situation, the home, the scenery, something that I feel like you're not going to be fond of. And you're going to kind of feel like I made it this far to give up. Like, you know, just to give up. Two of Wands. So there could be a reason why you're going there. I definitely see you like celebrating this new beginning, this offer, this opportunity coming in. But I just don't feel like you're going to be really happy. It's like you're going to make the money, but I don't feel like you're going to be happy. And then with the Five of Pentacles at the bottom, I'm going to clarify that because I feel like even with the Five of Pentacles, there may be like where you're making good money, but maybe your money is like, you're not seeing your money. I mean, I know New York can be very expensive. I've never lived there. I always visited, but let me see. Why is the Three of Cups here? The Hermit in reverse. Yeah, so somebody is going to finally speak up about some good news you've been waiting for. The Empress is here. Judgment. Yeah, it seems like you're waiting for a female or you're waiting for someone to clear something up so that you can move forward. King of Pentacles, the Chariot. Yeah, so you are going to get the opportunity for sure. All right, I definitely see your finances increasing, but why is the Five of Pentacles here for when you move to New York? And it could be like snowing or rainy or cloudy when you move. But I don't know, in March, I don't think it... Does it snow in New York in March? I don't know. See, you're going to spend a lot of money moving, traveling, relocating. The World card. I feel like King of Pentacles, you're going to make the money, but you're not going to see the money that you're making. And to be honest, you said you're leaving Texas to go to New York. There's going to be a huge difference. And not to say it like that, but Texas has become more expensive, yes. But the cost of living is way more better than the cost of living in New York. So I feel like that's what's going to be the financial struggle is the cost difference and stuff like that. So yes, as a King of Pentacles, you're going to be making more money. But I just feel like this. Take the opportunity if it's something that you really want and it's something that you've been waiting for or it was promised to you. Maybe you do want to just travel, relocate, or whatever. But I feel like this raise and the new amount of money you're going to make, you're still going to see yourself spending more than you are here. Because I don't know how much it costs to live in Dallas, but I'm sure Dallas to New York is a huge difference financially, living, all of that. So, because I feel like that's what you're not going to like. That's the only difference. That's the change. And then we have the Four of Wands here. So, let me see. Why is the Four of Wands here reverse? Something about the living situation. Why is the Four of Wands reverse? Ten of Swords in reverse. The Nine of Wands. So that's going to be a struggle. Knight of Swords. And you might have to jump into anything. And I don't feel like you want to do that. You're going to have to move very fast. I feel like when you do move, it's going to be last minute. It's going to be very fast. It's going to catch you off guard. And you might end up moving into a place that you don't really like. So I would suggest, because you know that you're going to get the promotion now, I would just start looking for places. Because you know you can always change the outcome of your reading. So I would start looking for places that you like, that are affordable and nice areas that are by where they're going to move you to, and start doing that now and do your research. So when you move, it's not last minute, it's not out the blue, and you're not settling and going into something that you don't really want. That's what I would do, since you already are ahead of the game and you already know, right? So, is Trinity here? Trinity? I always get the Virgo and Scorpio mixed up. Let me see. Zodiac signs. Because they look just alike, kind of, to me. Okay. Oh, I forgot the Virgo has like a little loop. The Scorpio has an Ariel. So this is, let me see. Oh, so this is Scorpio. You're a Scorpio. Okay. So you want to know if you would get a job next year. All right. Trinity, you're at 1537. Trinity, are you in here? Trinity? Andrea, are you in here? Because you're next, babe. Are you in here, Andrea? Andrea, are you here? Andrea, are you here? Y'all, I told y'all in 26, I'm not going to be calling y'all name 10 times. I'm not going to be texting y'all. Y'all just going to have to find the timestamp. So let me text you, Andrea, but I'm not about to keep doing this all the time. All right. Trinity. Not. Oh yeah, Trinity. All right, Trinity Scorpio. Will Trinity Scorpio get a job next year, 2026? Because you said this year, but I think you meant next year. Because not trying to be funny, it's the 28th. So how many days we got of the year? I'm just going to look for 26 because we got 3 days, 4 days. Well, outside of today, 3 more days left until the year ends. And I really don't think nobody's going to hire nobody. I'm not saying it in a negative way, but with the holidays, New Year's Eve and stuff coming up, I don't know. You just never know. You just never know. Okay? Because people do be hiring at all times. But I'm just going to look for 26 to kind of see. I'll pull a card or two on the rest of the year, but because you said, well, you get a job this year. But I'm thinking you mean like in 26. So Trinity Scorpio, will Trinity Scorpio get a job in 2026? Trinity Scorpio, will she get a job in 2026? It looks like you haven't had a job in about 6 months. You've been looking for the last 5 months. Haven't had a job in about 6 months. I know this is weird to say, but you're too emotionally invested. So what I want you to do is pull back your energy, stop being so emotionally invested, and just apply for jobs without being emotionally attached to the outcome of you getting a job. So just don't, and I know this is weird to say, and it's weird how the universe works, but like just get up every day and just apply for jobs, maybe 5 or 10 jobs a day or whatever, or however you do it. But like, don't focus on the outcome. Don't focus on, oh, I'm gonna get this job, they're gonna call me back. Just keep doing your daily routine and do what you normally do, but don't make getting a job like a top priority on your mind, because you're overly invested in the energy. And so by you being overly invested in this energy, it's kind of pushing the opportunity of a job coming in, because you're too stuck and too focused on it. So sometimes when we manifest things or do things, we can be too focused on it, and when we're too focused on something, we can tend to block it or push it away. And that's what this is. And you're having a lot of regrets, like you're just going through a lot of things emotionally. I understand you feel like you're not where you want to be at in life right now, but by you being overly emotional or too invested in it or too focused on it, you're kind of pushing it away. Andrea, yeah, you're next. You're after her. Why is the 3 of Swords in reverse? Yeah, see, you're too emotionally invested in it. And then when you get rejected or you get emails saying that they, considered someone else, or, they didn't proceed with your application, I feel like it affects you. See, you have the 5 of Cups here twice. I knew it. So you got to take a different approach. 2 of Wands. So let me just ask this, because this is just telling me no, but I feel like it's telling me that you're not going to get a job because of where you're at emotionally, where your emotional state is. So 26, that's 12 months in a year. I highly doubt you're going to go that long, especially with the star here. So let's see if you change your emotional state or show up differently when you get a job in 26. See, look, as soon as I said that, look, the Empress came out. I told you. The Empress is here with Temperance. Your patience, everything you've been waiting for is going to pay off. Knight of Cups, the offer is going to come in very soon. You're going to get an offer in less than a month. Yeah, and it's going to be a really good offer with the Empress. It's going to be something that's worth waiting for. But like I said, you're too emotionally invested in the situation. Like you're pouring or putting too much energy in it. You're living in regrets. You're feeling bad, shameful, doubting yourself, all of that. So you need to not move out of emotion. Yeah, Temperance, something is paying off. 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. So you're going to have 2 job offers that come in. The difference is with the 2 job offers, one is going to pay a little bit more. But the one that doesn't pay more seems like it comes with, like, hold on. That's what I figured. So you're going to have the 2 job offers. One, it's like, this is the job I feel like you really want. And your ships are going to come in, you're going to move forward. But there's something about like opportunity or benefits or growth with Judgment, Queen of Swords, the Sun is here. So this job offer looks really good and it sounds good, but there may not be as many benefits or something that you may need in this job. Whereas like this job pays less, but it seems like there's more success, more chances for growth, and better benefits. Yes, Ace of Wands. Either way, but a Pentacle is, I don't know, because a Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, you're going to have to weigh something up. But I feel like, are they very close in yearly salary? Yeah, they're very close. Very close. So, and I'm not saying this is what you'll be offered, but it might be something where like this job pays 45 a year and has really good benefits, rewards and all that, and then like this job pays like 50, but you don't get as many benefits or something like that. You got to really ask yourself, like in the long term, what would benefit you more. This one also seems more flexible. And this one also seems like if you get hired, they're ready to start you immediately. Whereas like this one, you got to go through training classes and it might take a little longer. You'll get the job, but it's a process here. Over here, this is like a process. This one is like start right away. So yes, I do see you getting a job in 26, in the middle of June going into February. For the rest of 25, I don't see a job coming in. No, I don't see any news or anything coming towards you for the rest of 25. But like I said, going into 26, I do. Remember I said the middle of January. So we got 9 of Cups. That would be anytime after January 9th. I see you getting a job offer if you change your emotional state though. Yes. 9. What's 9 plus 7? So 9 plus 7, 9 to 1 from 7 is 10, 16. So like I said, the middle of the month. So these two cards equals 16. So I literally said the middle of the month to February before I pulled these cards. So that's what I'm guessing, and I'm gonna go with my intuition and what I channeled. The middle of the month of the middle of January is when you're gonna get calls, or when this job offer or job offers are coming in. I don't see anything for the rest of 2025 though. I definitely see something in 26. So you got a few more weeks, girl. Well, like not even a few more weeks, a couple more weeks. I think you can hang in there. Well, I don't know. I can't say because I don't know where you're at right now. But that's around the corner. 2 weeks will go by fast. All right, Andrea. Are you ready? All right, Andrea. Are you ready? You're Sagittarius, right? Andrea? If I'm not mistaken. Andrea. Okay, yeah. I figured. Sleeve up. What do you? All right, let's see. Andrea. Sagittarius. All right, you said, what does my New Year's Day look like? All right, Andrea Sagittarius. What does Andrea Sagittarius's New Year's Day look like? 2026. What does your New Year's Day look like for 2026? New Year's Day is gonna be a drag for you. You may be like a little sluggish on New Year's Day. It's saying that you need to clear your mind and your space and your energy before you go into the new year. There's also something that you're going to be carrying into the new year with you that you dealt with this year, or something that you were holding on to this year going into 2026. But the day in itself, it just seems very sluggish. And I feel like there's a lot of things that you want to do or need to do that you may not do, that you need to take care of. See how this person has like a mop on the Nine of Wands? Like, this is somebody that's sluggish, drained, needing to clean up, do something, needing to prepare for something. The Knight of Pentacles is slow-moving energy, moving very slow. Why is the Nine of Wands here? For New Year's Day. Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Also, New Year's Day, you're going to be worried about finances for some reason. Not sure why. Maybe you're going to be spending a lot of money the day before. But yeah, you're going to be thinking about your finances or something. Three of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Maybe something is not going in your favor, or something didn't move or turn in your favor in a situation that you were invested in, or something financially. Because the Wheel of Fortune is a setback, a delay, or a change of plans, or something that didn't go accordingly, or didn't move or turn or go in your favor. And also be careful with your finances next year, because you could be learning a karmic lesson with your finances. Yeah, Ace of Cups. You're going to be feeling some type of way about a love situation. The Wheel of Fortune came out in reverse twice. Damn. There may be a love situation that you need to let go of. Three of Wands twice. It's something that you're trying to force to move forward that I feel like you need to fall back on and not try to force the situation. It's not moving forward because it's not time to, it's not meant to, or it just doesn't need to move forward at this time. And you forcing it is not going to change or better the situation, if that makes sense. Why is the Three of Wands here? Eight of Cups. Yeah, it's something that you need to walk away from. There's a situation or two situations in your life that you keep trying to force, but something is at a distance or something you're trying to move forward with. There also may be some conflict and drama the day before New Year's Day, or you're going into the new year with conflict and drama. You're confronting somebody. You're either confronting somebody or mad with somebody about something that they didn't do. Hangman could be a Pisces. Double Pisces energies. Maybe some type of secret is being revealed. The Lovers in reverse. Maybe some type of third party energy or situation. Maybe not feeling loved, valued, or appreciated by somebody. Whoever this is, I feel like this is probably the situation you're trying to force to move forward. Why is this other Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Ten of Swords in reverse. The Strength card in reverse. Yes. I feel like there's, and the reason why I say force is because I feel like maybe you kind of fell back from it before, and then the Ten of Swords is like starting over and redoing something. But it's like when the same problem comes back around, and it's like it's something that, like, the Strength card in reverse doesn't necessarily say weak, but it's something that you already like doubt, or like put you in a position of feeling like, dang, like usually I'm able to move forward with this type of situation. I'm usually able to get my way in this situation, and you can't. Five of Wands. Something's been an ongoing battle. But with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, it's just not an equal give and take. Something is not being equally, it's not being reciprocated. It is something that you should have left behind in the past. The Emperor, some type of commitment, relationship. Queen of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. I don't know. It looks like you want somebody to pour into you emotionally or give you something that you're giving them. But I don't know. It seems like there's going to be some type of confrontation or drama on New Year's Day. Or you're going to find something out on New Year's Day. Or something from like the end of the year going into New Year's is going to like come to light or something like that. I don't like that you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse twice, not going into the new year. That's not good. This talks about setbacks, delays, things that are not meant to be right now. But it also is a forcing energy here, because it's like you're trying to force something to move forward. Why is the Ace of Swords here? The Hermit and the Ten of Cups in reverse. The clarity that you need to gain is that you need to like see that something may not be what you want it to be, and that you need to go within and maybe detach or separate yourself from the situation or the thing. Or you know you've been coming to me forever. I'm going to just tell you, because you know how I am. I'm just going to tell you how it is. Right here, you just need to make better choices next year, especially in the matters of love. And that's what this is about with that Wheel of Fortune too. And that's what you're gaining clarity on. And you're realizing or seeing that something that is forced, like, I'll just say this. I also feel like with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, what it's also teaching you is that, like, you shouldn't have to force something in order for it to move forward. And so that's part of like what you're going into the new year realizing or seeing, or that's going to be what the start of your new year is going to insist in, like, or on, or be about. So some type of secret is going to be revealed though. Somebody's in a relationship and not telling you. King of Swords reverse. Somebody's lying to you and being distant, cold, or detached, or kept it from you. And you're going to find out about a third party or some type of relationship or something like that. But I don't know why you're coming into the new year sluggish. Maybe you're just tired. Maybe you've been working a lot, but your energy is showing up as like drained, tired. I would start cleaning and doing stuff now because you also need to clear your space though, is what it's telling me. So there's a heavy energy around you that you just need to like clear your energy of, or you just need to do some cleaning, reorganizing, redecorating, something like that. But your New Year's Day just seems very tiring and sluggish. So I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know, bro. I hope you have a good New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. But seems like there's going to be a little bit of drama before or after New Year's Day. So it could come before or right after. But remember, going into 26, you're not forcing anything. Okay? And to remember that if you have to force something, that it's not meant. Because you shouldn't have to force anything to move forward. Is what the biggest, and you know that's both your energy Sagittarius in reverse with that Wheel of Fortune twice. That's your energy showing up very strong. So, and that Ten of Wands is Sagittarius in Saturn and Sagittarius. Okay. Alrighty. So let's see. Um, Hold on, y'all. Why is my son blowing me up? Hold on, y'all. Melanie, are you ready? Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm calling my son back because he keeps calling me. Hold on. All right, I'm back, y'all. Oh, shit. I'm going to fill out the chair. I only got like 3 people on the list right now. 3 more left. My list is very short right now. Okay. Is Melanie here? Melanie? Because I don't have a question for you. And you did Cash App and I don't have any email. Melanie? Melanie M? Kaylee, are you ready? Kaylee, are you here? Are you ready, Kaylee? Are you in there? Oh, I see you now. I had to restart my thing. Sorry. All right, Kaylee. All right, girl. Let's see where you at. 4117. All right, Kaylee. You said Kaylee said, how was your Christmas, Kaylee? Did the boys have a good Christmas? Well, wait. You got boys and the girls, right? Or you got all boys? I think you said you have all boys, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let's see. Kaylee, Sagittarius, and the Capricorn. How does the Capricorn man in my life really feel about me? Kaylee, Sagittarius. How does the Capricorn man in your life really feel towards you? Let's see. Kaylee, Sagittarius, and the Capricorn. How does the Capricorn man in your life really feel towards you? Let me see why the moon is here. Mine was good. Mine was very peaceful and quiet. You know, the boys are with their dad for Christmas, and I was actually under the weather. I was sick, but I did talk to Hunter on Christmas. I talked to my family and everybody, and then I have made steak, quiche. I made a steak, and then I had made some quiche, and I had wine, and I just chilled. And I actually did a little work on Christmas. Like I did some drop ship stuff. It was very quiet. All right, let's see. Kaylee, Sagittarius, and the Capricorn. Why is the moon here? King of Wands in reverse. So he is, okay. I feel like right now he's just going with the flow to see how things are going between y'all, or to see where things will go between y'all with the Hangman. So this is somebody just like hanging in there, 6 of Wands. I mean, it could feel or be good for right now, but I don't feel like this is something he may want long term. The reason I'm saying that because we got the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Something is not being equally reciprocated, or something's not an equal give and take. There could be he could have a kid's mother that he's thinking about getting back with. The King of Wands in reverse to the moon is like somebody living a double life. And we have the Fool here. So he's been talking about starting over or moving forward with somebody. But I feel like y'all conversation is pretty good. But the Seven of Swords is here. King of Swords, Seven of Swords. I don't know. Be careful because he might be telling you what you want to hear but not taking action on it. So it might be like where it's like he's telling you things that he may want, and a part of it may be true, but then a part of it may not be true. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he may be just telling you certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like it may not be all, like everything just may not be true with what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, because the moon and the King of Wands in reverse, it's like him not taking action. This is more like control, manipulation, something like that. Who is this Empress here? Why is this Empress here? So this is somebody that he could have broke up with, that he's confused about but still has feelings for, that he's thinking about starting over with. So I feel like there's a little bit of confusion here as to how he wants to move forward in the situation. But as far as you guys and how he feels, he's just going with the flow. On top of the Six of Wands, we do have the Two of Wands with the Three of Swords. I feel like there could be some future heartbreak here. Queen of Cups, the Death card in reverse. So it's telling you to detach yourself. Don't invest in this emotionally, or kind of pull back your emotions if you can. Or try not to overly, like, don't try to emotionally invest in this situation. Like, just take it for what it is. Have fun while it lasts. You know, like, just make it be for entertainment purposes only, because he seems cool, but anything can change or happen, or there can be a plot twist at any given moment with him. Three of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords with the Sun in reverse, and the Lovers. Yes, so I wouldn't get too excited. I also feel like you're showing up more invested in this than he is. Like, I feel like you're more caught up in the idea of y'all than he is. It seems like you really like him a lot, or you are like head over heels or something like that, or you want a relationship or something like that with him. King of Cups in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse, the Five of, yeah. I would just move with no emotions. I would have fun. Whatever he offers or gives, I'll accept it or take it. But I wouldn't take him serious, because there's gonna be a plot twist to this situation very soon. And I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled back communication on you too. King of Pentacles, that's him. Judgment, the Fool. Once he hops into something new, or once he figures out how he's moving forward, he's going to cut back communication. Or his communication is going to slow down. And then he's going to tell you that he's really stressed out. He has a lot going on, but it's really going to be a third party. Three of Cups in reverse. Because there's somebody that he's torn about either getting back with, or getting back and working things out with. Or there's just another person in his energy, but the Empress is telling me they're like a mother of his kid. The Hierophant, the King of Wands, yeah, the Death card in reverse. Something is not really over between him and somebody. And he wants to make it work, or that's what they've been trying to do. It looks like they've been trying to do that for a while. And he might actually give into it. So I would just have fun with this situation. Like I said, it would just be for entertainment purposes only. Because like I said, I feel like he's going to show you one thing and do another. I don't trust the King of Wands in reverse with the Moon. When I seen that come up, that means he can flip and switch at any time. Yep, see, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Pulling back what he said he was going to invest in. I don't know, Kaylee. I would just move lightly with this one. Why is he telling you what you want to hear? Why is he telling you what you want to hear? The World card, the Page of Wands, the Seven of Swords. But he's doing it because, like I said, it sounds good. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Cups. I mean, he does like you, but his mind is just focused on something else, though. There's something that he's trying to heal and figure out. And then also, too, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Justice card. It's like there's some things I feel like you need to work on or fix, or that you're going through. And I don't know if he's able to show up for all of that. So he questions if this is worth fully investing in. Like, do I really want to invest in this, and that? He may feel like you got too much going on. But I told you that before. And he may just be looking for sex and a good time. Queen of Wands in reverse, Four of Wands in reverse, the Four of Cups, Six of Swords, the Two of Wands. So, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't make any big moves with him. I wouldn't do anything major or serious with him. Not right now. Because his mind is all over the place. And he's thinking about somebody else, but, like, entertaining you. And, Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, he would just be around for entertainment purposes only. It seems like, because it's like in his reading, it's like iffy. It's like 1 minute he has good intentions and the next minute it's like he doesn't. But his mind is focused on whoever this Three of Cups or reverse is. He's trying to figure something out or get back with somebody. Or he's like, okay, should we get back together? Should we work it out? Should we figure it out? So I would just say this protect your space. I see you as showing up as very vulnerable and emotional. I honestly feel like I don't think you can take on anything else emotionally that is going to affect you. Meaning like you just got already too much stuff going on emotionally. So I feel like investing in this emotionally or probably like you will probably have like a breaking point. I don't feel like your heart is ready to take on any more damage at this time, which is why the Queen of Cups was there with the Three of Swords. So that's why I said protect your heart and your emotions around this situation and only entertain it. I don't take it serious right now. Don't take it serious. Well, because he's thinking about moving forward with somebody else. Let me see. Messages for Kaylee and Kaylee Sagittarius and the Capricorn. We have springtime, secrets, yearning. So if you guys do separate, he'll be back around the springtime. But see, we have secrets, deceitful, misleading, doesn't want you to know everything or doesn't want you to find out the truth. So that's what I'm saying. So there's something he doesn't want you to find out. See, snake in disguise. I would be careful. He's like, he's a snake. And then we got ex-lover, we got luxury suite already involved. So there's an ex-lover that he's either trying to get back with, but it's also showing already involved. Who's this ex-lover? Yeah, he is seeing an ex. Somebody that he hasn't fully let go of. It says, don't overstay your welcome. We got, so he's chasing someone. Whoever this person is that he's already involved in or somebody that he was already with, he's chasing them right now. Like he's trying to get back in their good graces or something. Or they're trying to work something out. It's been very hard to bring it back together. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like his energy. I would just say, just be very careful with him. I don't know, Kaylee. I don't know. It seems like he's cool, but I feel like at the same time, he's very unpredictable. And I feel like he doesn't know what he wants. And he's chasing somebody that he feels like he has a strong connection with. What is the overall energy for Kaylee, Sagittarius, and this Capricorn? What is the overall energy? What's the overall energy for Kaylee, Sagittarius, and the Capricorn? But I just feel like in general, after dealing with Isaiah and all that stuff you got going on, I wouldn't take nobody serious right now. I feel like you need to put in the work and heal and figure out like what you got to do. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Emperor in reverse. See the King of Cups. See, he's showing up in a way that's getting your attention. He's pulling you in emotionally. But far as showing up in commitment and giving you something long term and having something stable with him, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Emperor in reverse. That's not showing up. That's not there. So I would just be careful. It's like he knows how to get people or pull people in emotionally. King of Cups. He can come off as very loving, generous, caring. You know, he can check in. Good morning. How are you? How's your day? He does all that. But like if his heart is not fully in it, then this is the energy that he's going to give you. Ace of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. See, I told you he's contemplating whether or not he wants to start something new or get back into a situation that he was already in. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So he might play around with the offer. So I would just be careful. Because there's somebody else that has his heart still or that he's still emotionally invested in. And I feel like that situation is complicated as well. So all I'm saying is like if you entertain him, then you can entertain him, just don't get your feelings wrapped up. I won't fall in love right now. I won't be doing all that extra stuff. And then plus two, like I said, the cards I pulled, like you can't take that right now. And that will put you in a, like, you know, in depression or sadness or something like that. And I don't feel like you need to add to anything else, like, you know, that you're already going through. So do, like, you know what I'm saying? Just try not to, like, emotionally attach yourself to the situation right now is what I'm getting. Try not to. Like, it's okay to have them around and stuff. Y'all go out and stuff. But just try not to be like, oh, I love you and all that stuff. I can't tell you what to do. But, like, I'm just telling you what the cards were saying. That wasn't me speaking that. The cards are just saying, like, if you get heartbroken again or go through some type of heartbreak, you're going to have a mental breakdown. Like, you're not going to, like, it's going to be hard on you. Like, it's going to, like, you're going to reach some type of breaking point. And you don't want to get to that point. Okay? All right, Melanie, are you ready? I didn't see your text, so let me see. I just seen it just now. So just be careful. Just don't put your heart out there for anyone is what it's saying. Or just don't put your heart out or overly invest in this situation. Okay, let's see. Melanie. You're welcome, girl. So Melanie is at 54, 44, and you said you and your ex are both Libras. You just ended things with him, and right now you feel like he doesn't care, and although you ended things, you are extremely heartbroken. My head and heart are truly at a battle. Like, I made the wrong decision, but I want to know, will he come back around trying to mend things? So let's see. Melanie Libra and her ex Libra. 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 All right. Will your ex Libra come back around trying to mend things? Two of Swords, Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands in reverse. Why is the Queen of Wands in reverse? The High Priestess in reverse, the Five of Pentacles. There's either somebody in his energy or he feels like you did this on purpose. And he kind of feels like, how do I come back from this? Yeah, I do see where there is feelings with the Ace of Cups, but with the Two of Swords, he is showing up as unbothered. He is showing up as he doesn't care. You know, he is showing up as like he doesn't give a fuck. But let's see, why is the Two of Swords here for Melanie Libra and her ex Libra? Melanie Libra and her ex Libra. Why is the Two of Swords here? King of Wands in reverse. Two of Pentacles. Oh, wow. So he is unbothered. He doesn't care. Like, it's like he loves you. He cares about you. But he's like, I don't care. Like, he's like, fuck it. Like, she broke up with me. Oh, well, it is what it is. I feel like he was also kind of expecting it. And he's not going to take any action. He's the King of Wands in reverse. He's not going to take action. You're going to have to chase after him or, like, come towards him. And when the King of Wands is in reverse, he's not going to pursue you. He's not going to take action. He's going to hold back. He's going to be in control of the situation. It could be out of embarrassment, maybe because you broke up with him and stuff like that. You know, he's not going to go back and forth about it. Like, he's like, hey, it is what it is. Like, you know, so I feel like you breaking up with him, I'm not going to say it didn't help the situation because I don't know why you broke up with him. But, like, his energy towards the situation is just like, fuck it. Like, is this over? It is what it is. But the King of Wands in reverse, looking at the Two of Pentacles, is like, you guys had a lot of ups and downs anyway. And there's somebody else in his energy. I would have thought this was like you and him feeling bad, but he's like, no, when you broke up, he just started, there was somebody else that he went to or started talking to. It's like he had a plan B or something like that. Why is the Ace of Cups here? We have too many twos and secrets and stuff like that. Why is the Ace of Cups here for Melanie Libra and her ex Libra? Why is the Ace of Cups here? Five of Wands. See, he's getting attention from other people. Ace of Swords, the Queen of Wands. Why is this Five of Wands here? Justice, the Hierophant. Amen. So I just feel like his energy right now, maybe he's salty or he feels some type of way, but he kind of feels like if she don't want me, somebody else will want me. You know what I'm saying? So in his mind, he's like, okay, you don't want me, then somebody else will want me. His perspective needs to change. And I don't think it's going to change right now. He's also on the fence. So, yeah. And he's going to, even if you do come back or if you try to, like, reach out to him, he's going to act like he doesn't want the relationship right now because he's in his feelings. Why is the Queen of Wands in reverse with the High Priestess in reverse? Because this looks like a backup plan or something like that. Or somebody that was on the side or something like that. And I feel like he also kind of expected that you were going to break up with him or end things with him. So it's like he had this person on the sideline. Why is the Queen of Wands with the High Priestess? Yeah, see, he already had a situation waiting for him. The Knight of Wands. Six of Swords. Yes. Four of Cups. Because he felt something coming. Ace of Cups in reverse. He felt the breakup or he felt like you were going to break up with him. So when he walked away or when you broke up with him, this is where, in the direction that he went in. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Well, this person been in his energy since before you broke up with him. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? The Lovers in reverse. Queen of Swords. Like I said, he knew you were going to break up with him. So he had already had a plan in mind. And he's not going to give in, chase you, try to work things out right now. He's going to show up as very unbothered, like he doesn't care. He's going to pull back his energy. So, I don't know, because I don't know what y'all went through, so I can't say if you made the wrong decision. But I just don't see him, like, reaching out or entertaining you or entertaining the situation right now. I don't see where he's, like, where he's going to be, like, I don't see him, like, crying, hurt, sad, miserable. I don't see him in regrets or anything like that. I don't see him like, damn, she dumped me. He is a little embarrassed or salty, but I feel like it's more so like, well, damn, like, it's kind of like, I really won't even say embarrassed, a little more salty, because it's like, how he sees it is like, damn, I knew it was coming, but he didn't know when it was going to come, so he wasn't prepared for it. Even though he was talking to somebody else and he knew you were going to, like, break up with him, he just didn't think it was going to be, like, that soon. So maybe he thought, like, he had a couple weeks, couple months. I don't know. But it's like he kind of felt like you were going to end things with him. He just didn't, he wasn't prepared for how soon or how fast. Why is the Two of Swords here? Three of Wands, the Queen of Cups. He feels like you were ready to break up with him so you can move forward and go be happy with somebody else. He feels like you've been complaining and trying to prove your point for a while now. So, Ten of Swords, yeah. He feels like you haven't been happy, you know. Maybe you've been going off a little bit more lately or just saying stuff or trying to prove your point or trying to tell him, like, I can have better, I can do better, something like that. So, the Ten of Swords is the ending. We have the Devil in reverse with the Ten of Wands. I definitely feel like, you know, there was a lot going on, you know. So, it does seem like it was good that you broke free from this for right now. And it could have been due to lies and manipulation. So, Seven of Swords is there. So, I feel like you made the right decision. I'm not going to go deep into your relationship, but it seems like you made the right decision. But, again, I know you don't want to hear it, but it's like he doesn't, like, he cares, but he doesn't. Like, he's just showing up as unbothered. He's not going to reach out or anything. He's confused for right now, but he's not going to reach out. He's not going to say nothing right this moment. Let me pull a card. He's not going to, like, you know what I'm saying? He's not going to reach out like, oh, you broke up with me, none of that. Like, no, he's not going to do any of that. It's going to be quiet. Let me see. Melanie Libra and her ex Libra. I do feel like one of you guys are missing the other person. Somebody is missing the other person. Yeah, somebody could be at home thinking of the other person, missing them. Allowing access. See, he's allowing access to somebody else, or he's going towards somebody else because he got rejected by you. Should I stay or leave? And then we have experienced the unknown with frustrated, and we got heartbreak in reverse. So I feel like maybe you're not trying to let this get to you or affect you, but there could be like some sadness or heartbreak. And then it's like when you think about it, we got emotionally immature and friends with benefits with confused. So like I said, he is sleeping around or messing around with somebody. He's very confused about everything. It looks like you miss him. You didn't want to cut him off. He feels rejected, so he's allowing access to somebody else. You kind of feel like you don't know if you should have stayed or left. And he's just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna just do me. And it's like you're frustrated and annoyed and trying not to be heartbroken, but at the same time you think that he's emotionally immature and couldn't give you what you wanted. And he's messing around with somebody and confused at this moment. So I just feel like, I don't know. Looking at that, I feel like maybe you did make the right decision for right now, if that's how you feel about him or towards him. You know, ain't no point of holding on to somebody that's breaking you down or hurting you or making you feel unsure or not reassuring you or something like that, you know. But No, he's not going to try to come back and mend things. Not right now. Maybe in the future. But as of right now, no. He's just going to do his thing and, like, you know, mess around or do his thing. And only because you broke up with him or however you broke up with him. So he's not going to, like, reach out or nothing right now. He's just like, dang, like, she, you know, she cut me off. But I feel like he knew you were about to cut him off anyway. Felicia, are you ready? Felicia. Felicia, are you ready? Oh, there you go. Okay, let's see. Felicia, you're Cancer, right, girl? Aren't you a Cancer? Oh, okay, okay. Hey, Demetra. Hey, girl. How's your break? You working a double today? Felicia, Cancer, and Justin, Scorpio. Felicia, Cancer, and Justin, Scorpio. How would Justin, Scorpio take it if I decide to walk away at the end of the year? Oh, you got your headphones in? You should order some fried mozzarella and some donuts. Oh, my goodness. That's what I ordered last night. Oh, let's see. What? Girl, Justin is crazy. So he will think that you're being mean. Like, you know, like you're being a bitch. Like, he will feel like you're doing it on purpose. You're trying to trying to hurt his feelings. Then he's going to try to flip it on you and be like, oh, you don't want to be with me. You never cared. He's going to try to do that because the Ten of Pentacles is in reverse with his Five of Cups. He's going to try to make you feel bad for cutting him off because he's going to be hurt that you cut him off. So he's going to try to throw the energy back on you and try to make you feel bad that you are cutting him off at the end of the year. Why is the Five of Cups here? Yeah, he's going to try to make it seem like, oh, you never seen a future with me anyway. You didn't care. Like, he's going to try to do all that. Because the Queen of Swords reverse is somebody who don't give a fuck. They're blunt. They're honest, direct. They could be mean. They could be a bitch. Not saying you are, like, towards him. But it's like, that's maybe how he's going to feel like you're being, like, in that energy. Like, oh, like, you don't care. Like, you just going to cut him off and all this type of stuff. So, like, he's going to be hurt. His feelings going to be hurt. And he's going to try to make you feel bad and try to make it seem like you didn't care. You didn't want him. Try not to let that part get to you because he's going to definitely try to manipulate. Hey, Meek. See, Ace of Cups in reverse. What did I say before I even pulled the cards out? Death card in reverse. He gonna try to make it seem like you didn't care, you don't want him, that you're just giving up, that you never loved him and all this type of stuff. And that if you did care, you will hold on, hang on, or wait. I already knew it before I even pulled the confirmation. Yeah, so if you cut him off at the end of the year, that's how he's going to feel. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Swords, Three of Cups in reverse. He's also going to feel like you're putting pressure on him, or you're giving, like you're putting him in, like, automation energy. Like, where it's either you or the other person. You know what I'm saying? He feels like you're trying to do that to, so he feels like you're trying to manipulate him, and he's going to try to throw the manipulation back on you and try to make you feel bad. I'll try to make it feel like make it seem like you're a bad person and that you didn't really care about him. And if you cared, you wouldn't have did that. That's what he's going to do. Because, see, we got the Four of Cups here. He's going to try to throw guilt on you, girl. And try to make it seem like it's you. I don't know. I don't like this. And at the end of the day, like, he knows. It's like weird because he knows that you've been there and been supportive and been hanging on and holding on and hanging around. But he's going to be mad because you, like, he's going to feel some type of way because you cut him off. You know what I'm saying? So he's just going to feel some type of way about it altogether. And then he's going to try to throw it back on you. So at first, when you say something to him, I feel like he may not say nothing. And then he might call you or send you a text. Or, like, just say stuff to you to make you feel bad. Or try to manipulate the situation. Yep, I am, girl. No, it's not long. No, I said that's what I had last night. Fried mozzarella and donuts. Now I need to be at the gym. Girl, that's what I had. With extra sauce. I like the spicy ranch. Now, I'm sorry. I asked, should you cut him off? And I got the Empress Page of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles reverse. It's telling me, yes, you're showing up as the Empress. He's showing up as a page. But this is also just saying, like, you have more to offer or give than he does. And this is a waste of your time. It has been. But then at the same time, I feel like you are waiting for some type of excitement or ready to celebrate. Or it's like you feel like you fought for this and you've been by his side. So you want it to go in your favor. But I just feel like the overall energy is you knowing like it's a waste of time. But you do consider him to be a soulmate or somebody that you care about. So I'm going to just tell you this. I feel like you're going to cut him off. But I don't feel like it's over. Not with the Two of Cups, King of Wands reverse. I feel like you're still going to give in to him in a few weeks after. Or like a couple months after. I don't see you really cutting him off 100%. I'm just telling you. I see you cutting him off for the day, for the week, for the month. But I don't see you cutting him off for good and moving on. You're going to give back in. You're going to give back in to him. Why would they change my schedule? No, I'm saying, like, you know, if you got your own plans, baby, I trust you. I believe you. I'm just telling you the cards are telling me that it's not over and that you're going to get back into it. I can't help what I see. I'm sorry, or prove me wrong. Maybe you're going to move forward and do something else. But I still see you giving back into a situation where there's a third party. Unless you're moving forward with somebody else and they put you in a third party. Unless there's another situation where you're caught up in a third party situation. What's your second question? All right, let's see, Felicia, girl. Let's see. Should Felicia Cancer look for a new job in 2026? Should Felicia Cancer look for a new job in 2026? Should Felicia Cancer look for a new job in 2026? Should Felicia Cancer look for a new job in 2026? I feel like you're gonna, like, I feel like the energy is not there. Like, I feel like you're not making it a priority or, like, putting a lot of energy into it. I feel like you're kind of content where you're at, but then I feel like you do want another job or you want a better job, because we're starting out with the Queen of Wands reverse. So the Queen of Wands reverse, you can just be tired, drained, or just not putting the energy into looking for a job but wanting a new job. All right, so let's see. Why's the Queen of Wands reverse for Felicia Cancer? The Tower. Uh-oh. So, I don't like the Tower in career. Why is the Tower here? There may be a big shakeup at your current job, or you may be forced to move out of that job and go towards something else that is better. Whether it's a suspension, you getting fired, something going on at the job. I feel like when you do get a new job in 26, it's going to happen like just out the blue. It's not going to be something that's planned or like something that you aligned. It's just going to happen at any given moment. So there is going to be a Tower. The Tower usually is like when like something ends, comes to an ending, a job closes, suspension, fired, laid off, or something like that. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Yeah, see, Queen of Coins in reverse. Something's going to change in your financial status next year. I would just start looking for a job now, just like I had told Jeff at the beginning of the reading. I mean, when I first started the live, because you know the outcome, I would start looking, start putting energy into looking for something new, because something crazy is going to happen with your current employer that you are not going to be expecting. You are going to be able to get back into something else, but I would just prepare myself for it when it comes. The Chariot and the Magician. Yeah, if you prepare for it now, you'll get the outcome that you want. Page of Pentacles, Justice. I see an offer coming in right away. So I feel like the sooner you do it, the better. I'm getting like March or April. I could be before then. Let me see. Yeah, March or April. What's the 4th month of the year? January, February, March. Yeah, March or April, like I said. Yeah, I feel like that's, yeah. I feel like that's when you're going to get a job or hear about a job. But I would start looking now. I'm going to go into this Tower one more time. Why is the Tower here? But it's like the Tower comes with good news. It comes with an ending, but a good news. You know what I'm saying? So, you know how sometimes we have situations in our life where something ends or changes. And we like, damn, how we going to figure that out? And it just happens, you know, like right away. It's just like, it's just the universe or God's source, whoever you believe in. It was like just a line to happen like that. Why is the Tower here? See, the Ten of Swords. Something comes to an ending. Judgment in the Ten of Swords. But then with this ending comes a new beginning and a blessing and an offer. Yeah. So, yeah. So, and I don't know if you have to like, what is this? Something could be going on at your job legally, or you may feel like you were wrongfully fired, or something's gonna be wrong, or something like somebody wronged you or something. You could get some money out of this, or something can go in your favor financially with the job, or something like that. Yeah, something with your employer, your manager, something like that, or your company or whoever you work for has been sued before, or has dealt with a situation similar. It seems like it's very messy there. But something is going to go in your favor. A new job is going to come in. Because we got the Page to the 8 of Pentacles. Page of Wands is good news, followed by the 8 of Pentacles. That's money, movement, a better job. Possibly even more hours, more stability is coming in. Yeah. I will definitely start looking for a new job. But like I said, it can play out 2 different ways. Let me see. If you don't look, like I said, something's going to just come in anyway. Because it's aligned that way. King of Pentacles, 6 of Cups reverse. So it can happen in under 6 months. If you do look, we have the Sun of reverse, 9 of Wands, Knight of Cups. It won't be so difficult to transition. So you may not have to go through whatever is going to happen here. That's tricky. Because with the tower, something can happen anytime. It can happen next week. It's a tower. But yes, look for a new job. I also seen that in a lot of the year-round readings I was doing, that people were going towards new jobs, more money, better stability. 2026 looked really good when I was doing the year-round readings. Look, we got starting over. See, starting over. Felicia, Cancer. What is the energy for looking for a job in 26? We got starting over. We got book. So whatever job you get, you're going to be signing some type of contract paperwork, learning as you go. Or you're going to have to take some type of class or something like that. You're going to love the job. They're going to support you. Things are going to start off slow at first. But you are going to steal a good contract or a good pay to start, or something good is coming in. Where there's financial growth and abundance. You can be doing like clerical work or something like that. Or you might be doing something you never did before. But it looks like some type of training is required for the job. Oh my goodness. Oh, you work at Walmart? Oh, girl. I don't know. There's something that's going on at your job that happened behind the scenes that they don't want people to know about. And I feel like somebody sued them or is in the process of suing them for discrimination, or wrongfully getting fired or something. Or like they're playing with y'all hours, or like playing with y'all checks, or they're doing something. There's something shady going on. Y'all are about to be under new management soon anyway, too. If you go under new management, then you won't have to get a new job. Because then the tower is telling me that that person's going to get fired. And then the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, Eight of Pentacles can be you get your hours back, working overtime, something like that or something. But like if it's not you getting a new job, then it's management getting fired. But I still see you getting a new job either way, like when I seen it. Because there's something that the managers or somebody is doing, that somebody is being investigated for something. It has nothing to do with you though, but there's something going on behind the scenes with the company. That's crazy. You're next. You're right now, Katia. Are you ready? It's your turn right now. No, you mean you booked 2 questions. Were you trying to book 3? I only have a 2 question on here. I see where you paid for 2 questions. Did you mean the second question? Oh yeah, you can. It don't matter. I don't care how you send it. You can do a Cash App, Apple Pay. Oh no, you don't have Apple Pay. You can do Cash App or damn, you could, yeah, you have to do a Cash App, because if you do it Square, I have to create you a link. Hey, Monique. Unless you just pay for a yes or no on the Square, and then that will equal the 40 for the third question. That's the only way I can do it. Either way, it's cool. Yeah. These Uncrustables are the devil. Them shits be so good. I'm up here eating the kids' snacks. I'm having to replace snacks before they get home from Christmas break. I sure am. Fucking up all their little snacks. Okay. Alright, where's Katia at? 86 someone. Alright, let's see. Wait, what, girl? I'm confused. You said what? What's Blank's feeling and thinking after last about me or us? Like, what you mean? Did you see him or something? Girl, you know you be, girl, your text messages, they be cutting off. I be like, what do this girl mean? Oh.
Okay, y'all.
Oh, Lord. I just said let you park so you can focus. All right. Katia, Aries, and Blank Capricorn. What's Blank Capricorn's feelings and thinking at the event last night? Okay. Was this his birthday event? Or this was just an event y'all both went to? Let me see. What was Blank Capricorn feeling and thinking after the event last night when it comes to Katia Aries? What was he feeling and thinking? What? Why is this in his feelings? King of Swords reverse, Five of Swords, Three of Wands. This is somebody that's still kind of detached, kind of cold, still conflicted, still in his head about certain things. You know? I feel like something is on his mind very heavy. I feel like he noticed you, but I feel like where his mind is at, there's so many other things on his mind that maybe he noticed you, but really wasn't paying attention to like everything that was going on with you, or with the event last night, or like maybe this you in general. Because we have the King of Swords in reverse with the Five of Swords. Why would that be in his feelings towards me? Why is this in his feelings towards me? Why is the King of Wands in reverse? I mean, the King of Swords in reverse with the Five of Swords in his feelings towards you. That's weird. The Ace of Pentacles. The Justice card. About doing something right or being honest with you about some type of commitment or offer or something that he's been pondering or thinking about. That he's conflicted or confused about. So he's confused about some type of offer. Making an offer. Five of Cups, Two of Wands. And he also doesn't want to make the wrong decision. He also doesn't want to let you down or disappoint you. Or he doesn't want to regret something. So I feel like he's just still showing up as a little detached. Like he's really confused about something. Why is this Five of Cups here? Page of Pentacles. About an investment or offer that he feels like that he shouldn't go into. There's something that I feel like he feels like he shouldn't go into. That he's like holding back from. But I wonder what that has to do with you though. What does that have to do with Katia Aries? Judgment, Five of Wands in reverse. The Eight of Swords. He is overthinking something. He is trying to narrow something down. He's trying to figure something out before he makes a judgment call. So there's something that he's confused about. But it's not really telling me like where he's thinking or like I feel like you're on his mind, but I don't see like where he's like thinking about you all day, or I don't see any strong feelings around him or thoughts towards you right now. Not saying that that's not there. It's just like his mind is somewhere else. His focus is somewhere else. And he's trying to make some type of decision. Or he's needing to make some type of decision. The Queen of Swords, Four of Wands, Two of Swords in reverse. It's like he doesn't want to make the wrong decision. So he does see you in him, Two of Cups energy. Why is the Two of Cups here? The Fool and the Queen of Wands. I mean, Queen of Cups. So this could be what it is. Maybe he's debating whether or not he wants to pour into this situation emotionally and start something new with you. But there's something in the background that is affecting his decision or bothering him. And it's outside of the spell work or whatever he had being done. It's like he's really contemplating and thinking about something. I don't feel like that has anything to do with his decision. I feel like this is something that has been on his mind for a while. And I feel like he's trying to figure out how he should move, you know, around the situation, or how he should move forward in this situation. Why is the Fool here with the Queen of Cups? The Two of Cups, see? So, yeah, I feel like that's what he's thinking about. But the King of Wands is in reverse too. Why is the King of Wands in reverse? Queen of Wands in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So this is you. This is not even you. So you are the Queen of Wands in reverse. Because you're showing up as another person here that he's debating or thinking about getting into a relationship with. And this is someone that he's thinking about taking a risk with. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or somebody that has feelings for him. So it's between, like, I've been telling you this for weeks, girl. It's between you and somebody else that he's debating, you know, contemplating. He feels like you and him can have something much better, much stronger. But the Nine of Cups in reverse, I feel like he's just not pouring into it or showing you how he feels. So it's like he's hiding his card. You know, meaning like he's holding back feelings and stuff like that for right now until he makes a final decision. Once he decides what he's going to do, then he'll take action. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Hermit. There's something that he needs to see first in another situation before he makes a decision. Yeah. So, yeah, he's being weird again because of this other situation. And I keep telling you, girl, I don't know. I feel like I feel strongly like the other person is his baby mom. But then again, it could just be just another female. But whoever this is somebody that he has history with. And he's confused because he feels like they have a connection. But then he feels like y'all have a connection. But it's like if he makes the decision to be with you, it's going to be after he sees something does not work in another situation. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So that's what I'm saying. Why is he acting weird? What is this about? with Katia, Aries, blank, Capricorn. Home. So new home are moving in together, or let's make it official. Starting over. See, that's what I'm saying. He doesn't know if he should start over with somebody or not. Look, see, starting over at home. It's a place or a situation he's already been in, or a relationship he's already been in, allowing access. See, he is allowing somebody back into his life, but he just doesn't know how he wants to move forward with this person that's back in his life. And then with your energy, let's see, what's the energy between Katia, Aries, and blank Capricorn? What is y'all energy? We got, I don't know. I don't think y'all are having a baby, though. It says, watching you having a baby, doors open on here. Finally, I've been waiting for a family. Or it does say mutual love. So this can be that maybe the love between y'all is mutual and y'all both want to give birth to something new or want something new and different. He could just be watching your behavior and he knows that the door is open here. So it doesn't have to be that y'all are having a baby. It can just be like the energy between y'all is mutual. You know, like maybe y'all are both ready to give into something new, but at the same time, he's thinking about starting over and allowing access back to somebody. See, with allowing access, we got soulmate. So he's confused because he feels like he's questioning, like, okay, is that my person? Should I be with this person? What should I do? And then with having a baby, watching you and doors open, what's the overall energy for y'all? Heart locked down. See, he's confused. See, it's like the door's open, but he doesn't know what he should do. He's confused. He doesn't know if he should lock in a situation or lock in with you. He just doesn't know what he wants to do. That's the only other way I can put. That's the only way I can put it. We have catfish, lock in, and pissed off. See, and I told you he doesn't want to make the wrong decision, and he's trying to make sure that this person or this situation isn't deceiving him. So he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't want to get played in a situation, but then he doesn't want to play you either. So that's why he's acting weird. I don't know. But I feel like whoever this is, they've already played him before. Or I feel like because he keeps questioning it, or because he keeps going back to the situation, like in his mind, then I feel like he should know it's not for him. Because I feel like you shouldn't have to keep going back and forth questioning something. Because if it's right or feels right, you wouldn't be questioning it over and over again. That's just how I feel. If I have to question something over and over again, then I know that's not the right decision for me. So, and he doesn't see that. So, yeah, that's the weird part in it. And it's, like, crazy because I feel like he already knows, like, what it's going to be. It's like, you know how sometimes you know how something's going to play out, but you don't want to believe it's going to play out like that, or you don't want to see it from that perspective? That's what this is. Let me go to the second question. He ought to know better by now. Because I just feel like whoever this is, like, he already know what they're all about. Let's see. Blank, Capricorn, and Ian. So let's see what's going on with Ian and blank Capricorn at the moment. What's going on with them? Six of Swords, Nine of Swords in reverse, Four of Cups, Four of Swords. When it comes to blank Capricorn, is Ian the other woman that I'm seeing in this reading? Is she the other woman that I'm picking up on? Yes, it is the baby mama, the Hangman, the Ace of Swords, and the Hierophant. This is who he's going back and forth about. That's who this is. The Lovers at the bottom. Yes, but there's still a sense of disappointment. There's a delay here. They don't know whether, like, that's what I'm saying. He doesn't know whether he should move forward or not. But, like, on the Six of Swords, you see how there's waves in the water. Usually it's not like that. So he's very emotional or cautious or scared to move forward. He's trying not to let it stress him out, but he's very worried. And he feels like it's the wrong thing to do. So he's trying to meditate on it or figure out what he should do. But then it's like another part of him feels like this can come back strong and manifest in the way that he wants it to. Or maybe that's what she's telling him. Four of Pentacles in reverse. So she's telling him to, like, She wants him to like let his guard down a little bit and just trust the process. So she wants him to like stop being so stubborn and be more open to it and just see where it goes. What is her energy towards him? Four of Pentacles. So she's still holding on. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So she wants the commitment. She's unsure how he feels. So he's acting funny with her too. Why is the Two of Swords here? She feels like it's not going to turn or go in her favor. The Hermit's in reverse. Seven of Pentacles. So she keeps speaking up about things that they've been through, the past, the good versus the bad. But it's still lacking progress. So I would just say this. Like, he's thinking about moving forward with her, but he's giving y'all both the same energy. He's, like, acting weird and kind of rejecting her, just like he's acting weird with you and rejecting you. He's not treating her no better than how he's treating you, is what I'm getting. And she's trying to force some type of movement. And she's trying to reassure him and give him some sense of clarity that things can happen and work out if he lets his guard down and opens up to her and stop being so stubborn and trying to control everything. But he still doesn't know how he wants to move forward. So she's trying to prove to him that this can work out or that it's going to work out. And he's more like, oh, yeah, I don't know if it's going to work out. But then at times with the Eight of Pentacles and the Justice card, the Emperor reverse, it's like he feels like it's going to work out. But then at the same time, the Emperor reverse can be somebody that's powerless in the situation, somebody that feels like they're giving up control, or he just doesn't want her to feel like she has the upper hand or control in the situation. So if he makes a decision, it wants to be based off of how he feels or the decision he's making and not based off what she feels. The World card. See, look, the Emperor. He might give you into it, girl. I'm going to be honest with you. The Knight of Swords. It's going to end really fast. Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, Three of Cups. So if they do start something up, it is going to start up next month and it'll be over before the spring is over. It'll last for a season. But he's going to be very secretive and keep it very low key. And he doesn't want nobody to know in case it doesn't work out. So he's going to act real funny about it. So people won't know about it. And that's what's going to make her mad. See, the Moon in the World card. Why are you keeping this hidden? Something that is starting over that is like a secret or being secretly hidden. She's trying to heal and fix the situation with him, the Star, King of Pentacles, Eight of Cups in reverse. Damn, he's stupid. I'm not trying to say he's stupid, but I feel like the thing is the reason why I say he's stupid is because he already knows what's going to happen, but he's going to just give in because she's going to keep pressuring him, and he's going to say, fuck it, like, let's just do it and let's see where it goes. It's not going to last long, but he's going to give in and go back thinking that they can heal and fix something, but at the same time, he's going to be secretive about it and doesn't want to tell anybody because he doesn't want nobody to know in case the relationship fails. But I feel like he already knows it's going to fail, which is why he's keeping it a secret, because he doesn't want nobody to know that they're trying to figure something out. And then, too, he feels like people around him are going to be like, why are you with her? Why did you get back with her? Why are y'all together? Yeah, see the High Priestess in reverse. It's a secret move. They're moving in silence. So they're reconciling in secret. It hasn't happened yet, but it's going to happen. Unless the energy just all of a sudden changes and shifts within the next 2 days. But that's what he's been contemplating or thinking about. Hey, Big Money. Hey, Starla. No, he's not going to say nothing to you about it. No, he's not, because he doesn't want to hurt your feelings, and he knows he's making a decision that he doesn't really want to make. He's not going to tell nobody. He's not going to talk to nobody about it. No, he's not going to talk to nobody about it. Hold on. Yeah, I gotta start at 5:15. They said it was slow, but I don't know what time I'm gonna get off, so I can't say. Sorry, y'all. Um, should you bring it up? I mean, bringing it up is not gonna get you nowhere. Because we got the Fool, the Ace of Cups. This is you starting the conversation off, being emotional, wanting to know something. But the Five of Pentacles is let down and disappointment. But I feel like you're trying to do it so that you can know how you should move forward. But if not, it's like if you say something, all he's going to do is like, he's just going to be like, like he's just going to say something like, I want to move forward, or, I got something going on, but it's connected to the devil. So he going to try to play that little game. Like, he's going to make something sound good or make it seem like the Five of Pentacles can also make him seem like, I'm going through a lot. I'm dealing with a lot. Bear with me, something like that. But it's attached to the devil. And then we got the Nine of Cups, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. To be honest, I don't feel like he wants to really invest right now, but he doesn't really know either. So remember, he's in two different minds. Not with the ritual work, but when we got the Two of Swords, that's somebody in two different minds. Seven of Pentacles is contemplating. So on another note, on the flip side, it's like he knows if something doesn't work over here, they'll let me go over there. The only thing is that he's going back to what he knows to be familiar than start something new. Even though he's keeping this other situation a secret, they've already tried to build something. So that's why he's yearning more towards this situation than the other situation with you. So he doesn't know. But I also feel like, I'm not saying that I feel like he's meant to go back to her, but I feel like back here, wherever the Ten of Pentacles and all that stuff was, it's like he needs to see something for the last time, or he needs to see something so he knows, like, yes, like, I'm never going to fuck or deal with this situation again. So once he sees something for what it really is, he will never have to second guess, be in two different minds, or contemplate the situation ever again, because he's going to see what he needs to see. And then he's going to move forward and never be confused or stuck again in that situation or with that person. So I honestly feel like even though he may come off like, oh, I don't want her, this and that, there's still some feelings that are there that he doesn't address or speak of. But I feel like because he's talked so bad about her, they had a bad relationship or breakup or whatever, he's also going off outside influences and needs to make a decision within himself or for himself whether it's going to work out or not. Even though it's not, and he knows it's not, he's still going to give in. He's still going to get back into it because like he needs to see something for what it really is to make that final decision to walk away. And no matter if you tell him or 10 people tell him, oh, don't go back to so-and-so, he's not going to listen to none of y'all. He has to see it for himself to be able to let go. So this is something that he needs to do for himself outside of anybody else. So, like, it's something that he needs to do for him. Not for you, for nobody else, for him. Like, he needs to see it for himself or whatever. does that make sense? It's like, so he just like, this is something that he has to personally do for himself. So you can tell him until your face turn blue. You can tell him 100 times. He's still not gonna listen. He's still gonna make up his own mind and make his own decision, because he needs to see that if something is not gonna work out for himself. So I would just fall back and let him figure that out, because I just feel like he gonna have to just figure that out. And it's nothing that nobody can say or tell him that's gonna change his mind, whatever decision he makes. But I do see that if something doesn't work out between them, then he definitely wants to see where y'all can go. But I definitely see where he let her get back in his head too. He let her get back in his head, and now he's confused. Yeah, it's open, girl. And Merry Christmas. Because I just feel like, yeah, no. Because I just feel like with him, it's just like, I don't know. I don't want to say it like, dang, this like, fuck him, no. But I just feel like he's not going to give you an answer. Like, if you bring it up to him and be like, oh, are you trying to get back with your baby mom? Like, he's not going to, like, give you an answer. Or he's going to, like, deny it. Or be like, girl, like, not call you a girl, but he going to, like, continue. Like, or whatever he call you, he going to, like, you know, I don't fuck with her. You know, he going to do something like that. Or say something like that. Like, let me just look one more time. What is blank Capricorn gonna say? What will blank Capricorn say if you said something to him about the baby mom? What will he say? He's gonna be a little defensive, and he's gonna make it sound like, oh, you know what she put me through, like, why would I get back with her, stuff like that. He's gonna make it sound like a sob story. Yeah, he gonna make it seem like, you know, that's the last person I want to get with, like I said. Or he's gonna be like, man, you know, all the stuff she put me through, everything I've been through with her, the towers here, like, you think I would go back to her? That's why he's reconciling back with her in secret, because he don't want nobody to know. He's probably embarrassed, or I don't know. I wouldn't say he's embarrassed, but to me, I feel like if you can't be loud and proud about somebody that you're dating or reconciling with, then there is some slight embarrassment or something, or he just don't want everybody all up in his business, or maybe he don't want people to judge him, or he don't want people to know what's going on with him, because it looks like before, too many people were in their business, too many people were in their relationship. So maybe that can be why he's taking that approach. So he's like, no, I don't want nobody in this relationship moving forward, because it was messy before due to other people. It could be something like that too, but he's not saying that. Like, he's not bringing it up. Yeah, that's what I would do. But I just feel like either way, like, I don't know. But it's like, to me, you also got to think about this too. If somebody can come back into his life and can change his mind about you like that, then that means that person never either really left his life, or he never let go of those feelings, or that happened for a reason. Because I'm going to tell you right now, there's no ex of mine or baby daddy, nobody that can come into my life and say things to me and it changes how I feel towards a new person I'm dealing with, because that's not gonna happen, because I don't have nothing there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love my kids' dads for my kids. We had our relationship is done with, or any exes. So like if somebody came back and I moved on, it's like, it's nothing that ex can say to like make me feel like, oh yes, I should get back with you. Because for one, you had your chance, and then for two, like, I'm in a whole nother situation. I moved on. Why are you pulling me back into an energy I don't want to be in? But he is in control over how he moves forward. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said it ain't even really her fault. It's really him. Because he must have had something there if he allowed her to come back and change his mind so quick. Alright, I'm back, y'all. Sorry. I'm just starving. Yeah. Well, if you had a conversation about you and him, I don't know. Let's see. I mean, the conversation can be up in the air. Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Strength card, Four of Cups. He's still going to leave you with some type of uncertainty. Like, he's not going to leave you with clarity. He's going to hit you with the I care about you and all that type of stuff. Like, you know what? You know how I feel about you. But it's still not going to give you clarity. I wouldn't even bring y'all up. Because I feel like you've already brought y'all up before. So he should already know what it is. Remember, we're doing less talking in 2026. You shouldn't have to remind somebody over and over again. Or be like, hey, what's up with us? Like, what's going on? Like, no. I wouldn't say nothing. I can't tell you what to do, but I wouldn't say nothing. Because y'all done already had a talk before. Because you asked me that question before. So, I wouldn't even ask him again. I would just like, okay. I would stop talking. Because you didn't already did enough talking. Girl, you asked me a question about that before. You was asking me like, oh, me and him had a talk. You were like, how does he feel about us moving forward? And I think that's the week I told you about the spiritual work. If not, it was a week before. Girl, you know I got every appointment in here. Please don't make me pull it up. Girl, I swear. You've asked me that question before. I promise you. You asked me that. You were like, how does he feel about us? We had a talk or something like that. And you want to know what he was feeling or thinking or something like that. If I'm wrong, I'll take accountability. But I swear you asked me that question before. I promise you have. Okay, Katia. I believe you. That's not what I remember, but I believe you though. But follow your mind and see what you think you should do. Like I said, if you talk to him, he's just gonna be like, you know how I feel about you and stuff like that, but he's just not gonna leave you with clarity. Is what I'm getting. Is what I got when I pulled the cards. He's just not gonna he'll talk to you, but he's not gonna leave you with clarity. I don't know if it was a time when you were like, you had a talk with him and he was telling you about his baby mom and all this other type of stuff. I don't know. I ain't gonna worry about it because it ain't my situation. But I could have swore or promised that you asked me that before. But if not, then that's your answer. If not, then if you talk to him, he's just gonna be like, oh, you know I care about you and stuff like that. But you're just gonna be left with no clarity on where you stand. So he'll talk to you, but he's not gonna let you know where you stand with him. But he's gonna go around that. Demetria, are you ready? Oh, see, you didn't specify if it was a deep conversation or not. You just said y'all had a conversation. So I didn't know what level the conversation was on. But yeah, I don't know. If you feel guided to talk to him, talk to him. It's just he's just not gonna leave you like knowing where you stand, that's all. But he will talk back and respond. He's just not gonna give you that clarity that you're looking for. Demetria, you ready? After Demetria, it's Mika, then it's Xavier. If y'all want to get a question, do so now. Because I think I'm going to close my live around 2:30, 2:45. Are y'all busy now? Okay. Hurry up. I'm logging into my PayPal. Oh, you put love headed your way. Okay. I don't really use my PayPal like that. I always have to log in every time. I don't know why. I got my Face ID on there. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Demetra, what love is heading Demetra Cancer's way? What love is headed Demetra's way? What love is headed Demetra's way? What love is headed Demetra Cancer's way? All right, so this is an energy of being patient right now. I don't really see love coming your way like in the next week or two. I do see love coming your way, though, very soon. But you're just needing to rest and focus on you and be, like, very patient. And love is coming in. Could be an earth sign that's coming in towards Virgo Capricorn. This person's going to come in, or this love is going to come in when you're not thinking about it, or not that you're pressed over love, but like when you're not stressing over love or really thinking about it very heavy or very strong. Yeah, because see, we got the Lovers in reverse with the Nine of Swords reverse. So when you don't think about it or when you least expect it, that's when love is coming in. Oh, I didn't know it was a card mixed in here. The Hierophant could be a Taurus. But let's see, why is the Lovers in reverse? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Knight of Cups. I also see a past situation coming back around. I wonder if this is the situation that me and you talked about that you're getting closure in. Because you're finding closure in a situation, or you're going to get some type of closure very soon when it comes to a past situation. And by you doing that, it's helping you or allowing you to move forward. And that's how you're going to, so by you finding closure in the situation, yeah, But see, that's what I'm saying. If this person comes back, it's probably going to be a third party or it's going to end very fast. Three of Cups in reverse is not always third party, but it's something that like ends very fast. Like it can be something like where, say y'all talk on Monday and by Friday y'all not talking no more. You know what I'm saying? So it could be something that comes in and out, but it's a situation you've been through before with somebody. But it seems like you're getting some type of closure, or you got the closure you needed in a situation, or maybe something didn't last a week or something like that, or somebody recently came back around. But I do see an offer coming in. It's going to be when you least expect it. Let me see. Judgment, the Empress. Yes. So you were being called for judgment. You were being tested in that other situation, though. For sure. Seems like you passed some type of test, or you're doing the right thing. You're evolving spiritually, emotionally at this time. You could be getting a lot of downloads. You could have a lot of insomnia at night, have a hard time sleeping. Your eating may be off, or something with your food palette is changing. Maybe you're starting to crave things that you normally don't crave or eat. Maybe you're eating, like, so say if you're like a salty person, you might be eating a lot of sweets, or it could be opposite. So you know how some people like sweets, but then some people like sweet and salty, or some people like salty. Like me, I'm the type, like, I don't like anything like salt and vinegar. I don't like Sour Patches. I don't like any type of sour candy. I don't like sour gum. I don't like spicy foods, anything like that. So it's like for you, say if like you are like a sweet person like me, you might start liking those things or be craving those things. Or if you are a person that eats like that, you may be falling back on that and like changing like certain things that you eat or something like that. And it has something to do with this shift or this download or something that you're going through. Something with your food palette is changing though, for sure. I also see you gaining like 10 or 15 pounds by March. Something's about to change within like your health or something like that. Nothing bad, but I feel like you're finally either putting on weight, or you're going to find something or do something that helps you gain weight. Or if you're not trying to gain weight, you're going to lose weight. Why is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse? I know it has nothing to do with love, but you know I just got to see it. I mean, I'll tell you what I see. King of Swords on the Cups in reverse. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, see, I feel like whoever this is that came in with judgment, you seen somebody for who they were, or you seen right through them. And that's something that allowed you to move forward and get some type of closure. And so with the World card, this cycle is wrapping itself up or completing itself. Going to I wanted to say going to the Taurus because I've seen the Hierophant. Going to the King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Yeah, see, love comes when you get out of your head and you're no longer confused and you're emotionally balanced and ready for it. Which I feel like is going to come, I'm going to say February, but let me pull and see. When is this going to come? I was off. Let me see. Oh, no, February. Yeah, that's Swords. February, March. I wouldn't be surprised if you're not in a relationship by April. You're going to meet somebody that's out the blue. Somebody is a sapiosexual, though. It could be you are this person. Like, this is like, maybe you are this person. One of y'all don't really go off of, like, looks and all that type of stuff. It's more about, like, the mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you guys are going to connect. Like, somebody is, like, they like, fall in love with the mind, not really, like, the body and all that type of stuff. Yeah. If not a sapiosexual, then it's like you meet somebody that's very nonchalant and quiet. Could be a Libra. And then it's like you, like, bring this person out of their shell, even though you are Cancer. I don't feel like this person is bringing you out of your shell, though. You seem to have a little bit more personality than them. Not that they're boring. I just feel like you will probably be the one to bring them out of their shell. We have the Sun here. Be careful to not let something repeat itself, because it could block your love life. Yeah, the Star could be an Aquarius, or it's happening during February, like I said. See, somebody's also going to try to come back in February, too. See, look, the Death card. Could be a Scorpio. Could be another Cancer. What is this past energy coming in? What is this past energy about? The Death card in reverse. What is this about? Ace of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're going to avoid this person. Ace of Swords, Three of Swords. Because I feel like you know it's going to lead to a heartbreak. But this person is going to still try to come back in. Somebody that broke your heart recently or broke your heart. You're not going to worry about it. They're going to try to put some pressure on you, though. They're going to come in very strong. So I would avoid them. I would avoid them as much as you can. Oh, they keep saying you're gaining weight. Wait, are you slim or something? Or no? You know, I don't know what you look like. But sapiosexual is somebody that, like, they fall in love with somebody that's, like, smart, intellectual, a person that is very logical, smart, nerdy. I don't really want to say nerdy, but they can like nerdy into like comics, anime, stuff like that. Like a sapiosexual, they don't care how you look. Like looks are not the main thing. So like how some men are like, oh, if she ain't got a fat ass, I can't talk to her, or she this and that. So like this person wouldn't care if like you were a baddie or if you were just natural. They don't care. A sapiosexual is somebody that focuses on the mind. Like your mind is what turns them on. They don't go off of looks. Like the looks will be the last thing that they are turned on by. So you can be short, tall, fat, small, whatever. They don't care. They're not shallow. They fall in love with the mind. That's what a sapiosexual is. So they like somebody that's like brain smart, stuff like that. Somebody that can hold a good conversation. Somebody that can talk about religion, politics, everything without no debate, judgment, stuff like that. Like they like intellectual people, very smart people. Or this person may just see you as very smart. If this is not a sapiosexual, they just might see you as somebody very smart, very, very intelligent, kind of nerdy, something like that. And I don't like to throw that word around nerdy, but it's like maybe you're an introvert at times, or maybe you just like to read or do a lot of things that they may consider to be like nerdy or different than people that they usually talk to or something like that. Or you might be like a natural girly, like you might be like, oh, I don't really do the hair and makeup, stuff like that. And like kind of be like kind of smart and stuff, so they're not really focused on your looks. Like your conversation is what gets to them. It's not really about sex, it's not about looks, it's about the mind. That is what a sapiosexual is. They base everything off the mind, like where your mind is at. But you do have a new love coming in around like February, March. I'm gonna look at him. Don't give in to an Aries, Leo, Sag, or someone from your past that was one. Yeah, release them. Yep, I'm still gonna go with like February, March. So that's the love that's coming in right now. It's saying that you need to focus on, like you are in a state of closure right now. Like you're wrapping up a cycle with somebody that you were dealing with, and you're finding or getting some type of closure. I got your number too. I can always audio you when you get off. Mika, are you ready? Miss Meek. And I don't know why you asked me this question, girl. I'm going to have to be very brief. Because you asking me a question about the whole year. I don't know why y'all be doing that to me. But I'm going to answer what I can in the live. I had just posted, never mind, I'm not going to say it. I'll put it up for later. Yes, keep looking, keep moving forward. Not you going to say the African Aries. Did you have to put that you was African, girl? She said the African Aries. 135.06. Girl, you funny. Girl, I'm not going there with you. Not the African Aries. I ain't ever dated an Aries. Because crashing an Aries, and he just too much fire for me. And I know my son an Aries. He be too much for me sometimes. I just be like, I don't know if me and the Aries will bump heads. Not that I'm against dating one. I just ain't ever met one and dated them. I'm just saying, like, let me see. So I have not ever dated an Aries for fire signs. For Earth, I have not ever dated a Capricorn. I talked to a Capricorn. For water, I have not ever talked to a Pisces or a Scorpio. And for air, oh no, I did talk to all air placements before. I had to think about that, yeah. So I just haven't ever talked to Aries, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn. Right? Right. All right, Miss Meek, Virgo. Let's see. What is Miss Meek's Virgo's energy for love 2026? Xavier, not you talking about your own sign. Talking about some don't. We ain't shit. Why would you say that about your sign? No, don't get me wrong. I love Carson to death, but like out of my 3 kids, he just gives me a hard time. Like he's very fiery. Like he wants to be in control. He wants to dominate everything. Like Carson doesn't like to be told what to do. And like when he gets in trouble at school, it's not because of fighting or anything like that. It's because he want to talk back to the teachers or not listen and stuff. So he always wants to be the leader of everything. Like he wants to be the leader. Like he just always wants to like be in control of everything that he does. All right, let's see, Miss Meek. What is your love energy for 2026? You have expression, emotional intelligence, lessons, illusions. So you're going to be learning next year the difference between like authentic and genuine versus like a facade, a mask. Like you're going to be able to see if a person is really like really honest in their delivery towards you when it comes to opening up and expressing themselves. Because we have lessons. You are about to relearn a lesson from your past. And we have it with emotional intelligence, expression, and illusion. So that's telling me that you might run into people that maybe are sugarcoating how they really feel. Maybe not, like, you know, all the way pouring into the connection like you are. But seeing that they want something that they may not really want. So that's going to be your lesson for 26 in love. That's going to be like what you need to focus on and pay attention to. How a person is showing up, if they're really genuine in their feelings, you know what I'm saying? Or if it's a facade, are they just saying this just to tell you this, you know? So, because it says understanding your partner's love language and expressing yours will help the connection evolve. So I feel like the lesson is in this is that you are understanding people, but people may not understand you and how you feel, or you're learning to not take connections and people and emotions so serious, or not to base things off emotions. But I don't think that Virgos base things off emotions. I don't know. I know a lot of Virgos, but I don't know. It's 50-50 with a Virgo. I don't know. I be trying not to think about it. Why is the emotional intelligence card here? Yeah, see the 2 of Cups with the Hermit. That's you, Virgo. 8 of Swords. It's also telling you to stop overthinking every situation that you deal with or jump into for next year. The Star. There could be an Aquarius, a Cancer, another Virgo that comes in next year. That could be a good connection. There's going to be a fire sign that tests you really bad next year. Why is the 9 of Wands here? The 2 of Swords, 7 of Wands. They gonna really test you like bad. I feel like whoever this fire sign is, they gonna come in very strong, like they're all in, and they're gonna leave you confused. It's gonna be a challenge for you. Ooh, they are the lesson next year. The Hierophant is here, Taurus. Unless this person is like a Taurus with fire energy, they could come in during Taurus season. But I'm getting strong fire energy. Yeah, I don't know. The message is you gotta, I don't know who this, if this is new or old, but it's like there's something that you know is not worth fighting for, but you fight for it every time, and there's no need to fight this time around, if that makes sense to you. Something just needs to like be what it is and not fight for it or something like that. Or there's no need to fight for something that where it like it's seeing like it's no need for you to fight for a situation or prove yourself in a situation because you've already done that. Ten of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, the Six of Cups are in reverse. Why is the Six of Cups in reverse? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. There might be an earth sign from the past or a water sign that might come in and deceive you that you need to let go of. But there's going to be a fire sign that tests you. The first half of the year, I don't really see you moving forward. But the second half of the year, your love life looks a lot better. From like May, June on, it looks a lot better. We have the Two of Pentacles, Queen of Wands here. You might meet somebody that already has a child. Or somebody wants to be a family or it could lead to a family situation. Yeah, because something is up in the air and something comes when you least expect it. It's also telling you not to give up on love next year. Even though love is going to be kind of complicated and difficult for you, it's saying not to give up on love. That's weird. It's saying they want you to keep trying and keep fighting. That's very weird. The universe wants you to work hard for what it is that you want. I'm not saying I don't feel like you don't, but it's saying like they want you to not give up on love and keep trying. So if a situation doesn't work, just keep moving forward and keep trying and keep proving yourself or keep fighting for it if that's what you want. So, girl, you're going to be having a lot of next year. You might be like number 99, number 100. Like, it seems like it's going to be in and out, in and out. And I don't know why there's all these back-to-back little situations coming in. There might be a few that come in next year. There's not going to be a lot, but there's going to be a few situations that come in. But the thing is that you're needing to be honest with yourself with emotional intelligence as to what you want. So this is, the lesson is not settling, and I know you won't settle, but it's like there's something that you want or you're looking for. And I feel like the other lesson in this is that if it's not being presented to you, then you walk away from it. It should be discussed in the beginning, and if it's not presented, then you walk away from it. Yeah, don't entertain anything that's going to set you back or delay you from reaching your goal in love for next year. Or don't allow anybody to disappoint you or make you feel or be in regrets. And it's also saying don't stress yourself or overwork yourself in love. If something doesn't work out, walk away. So if you meet somebody after the first conversation, if you feel like it's not what you want, Spirit is saying don't entertain it. Next, like, you know, like it's so there might be a lot of people that come in and out this year. But after the second half of the year, your love life does pick up and looks a lot better. Yeah, I'm looking at the second half. See the Three of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Empress. Second half of the year, your love life looks really good. You're moving forward. The Empress, getting the love that you deserve, getting the love that you want. Why is the Empress here? Yeah, Four of Wands, going into something stable. The Moon, something that you don't see coming. This Swords, let me see. So a hint is that this person's going to come after you meet this fire sign or whoever has strong fire in their chart. Because I keep getting this fire. There's going to be a fire sign or somebody with strong fire that is going to give you, like, girl, they're going to test you for real next year. Yes. I don't think you're going to be the cat lady, but yeah, that's what it's saying over here. I'm not right here with the illusions. So it says what you truly desire is not sex, it's safety. But I feel like the men are the people that you may attract. They may be in a different energy where like they're attracted to you sexually and stuff. And they're not thinking about like safety, security, stability. And you're out of that illusion. So meaning like you're not in that energy. Like even though you want sex, your mind may be like, no, like I want sex, but I also want stability and safety and security. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like they're thinking with sex first or the left side of their brain. You know what I'm saying? So you're just like, yeah, no, I'm not in that energy no more. Like, I want security and stability. You're like, that's important first, which I feel like with Virgos, that usually is the point. I'm looking at this fire sign. So this fire sign is going to be financially stable, but very manipulative. See, you're next. Girl, I don't want to say like you're the next victim. I don't want to even say it like that. But girl, this fire sign that came up 3 times. There's a fire sign that's going to give you a hard time, or they have like fiery energy about them, or they have fire really heavy in their chart. And you're going to be very vulnerable with this person and very open with them. And you're going to, like, this is somebody you're going to be dating or talking to. But you're going to separate from yourself from them very quick. And then once you meet this person, that's when the heaven sent person comes in. Conversation, reality check, and new love. See? And that's what the cards are saying down here. I love how Spirit always confirms what I say. So I feel like that's just a sign or a hint for you after you meet this fire sign or whoever this is that's coming in very fiery. So if they're not a fire sign, they're just coming in like very headstrong, determined, pursuing. You know, like they're coming in like a fire sign. You know, they can be a water sign, but this maybe just carry fire energy. But after you talk to them, that's when this other situation that's going to come in. That's going to be very serious. That's like a hint or clue to like when they're going to come in. If that makes sense. But yeah, the second half looks good. The second half looks good. Girl. You know what I be saying sometimes? I be like, Spirit, why do people have to go, like, why do we always have to go to lessons and learn stuff? Like, I'm just like, why we can't get to a point where, like, everybody's, like, in love, everybody has their person, everybody meets somebody that's for them, and we all just be happy in relationships, married, not married, whatever you want, and then you just live your life with your person and do your thing. Why do we always gotta be, like, third parties, cheating, manipulation, you know, lessons, bullshit, they broke, they dick don't work. Like, why does it have to be so complicated? Like, why can't it just be easier? Like, and I don't even want to say, God, what was you thinking when you, like, did what you did? But I'm just like, why does it have to be like this? Like, God should just made it easy. Everybody had the same size dick. Everybody happy. Everybody, like, because I'm serious. Because it's like, this shit is just crazy. Like, love is a crazy thing. And love can fuck a person up if you let it. Like, love is, they say money is the root of all evil. No, I think love is the root of all evil, because motherfuckers will go, they will do the craziest shit behind love. Like, some people be so desperate, or some people will snap. That's why they got Snap, Fatal Attraction, and all them shows, because some people just, it's a lot on a person. Sometimes a person can't deal with it emotionally and mentally and stuff. Like, I don't feel like love should be that hard. Like, I get it, the arguments and disagreements and not always liking your person and stuff like that, but like, separation, are they gonna reach out, do they love, like, why does all that have to even exist? Why are we in a world like that? Why can't everybody just be in love and be happy? Why we gotta worry about if the bitch gonna call, or if they with somebody, or this happened? Like, I just be feeling like, is this too much? Like, it's gotta be an easier way. It's got to be an easier way. Yeah, but you need to talk to this fire sign, because there's a lesson you need to learn. And I know you don't want to go through it, but in order for you to meet this person, or after you go through the lesson with the fire sign, you're going to meet this person. If not, the lesson's going to carry on. So I would just say, I don't know. Whenever you meet the fire sign, just reach out, girl. I don't know. But it's saying like there's a lesson that needs to be learned before you go into like a very serious commitment, or that's what's going to be required before you go into this commitment. Are going towards what you want, which sucks ass, because why do you gotta go through that? But why can't love just be easy? Like, it's just crazy to me. I seen them as new. I don't think it's somebody from your past. Is this fire sign from your past? No, but I also seen where it told you to not entertain tourists no more for right now. No, it's somebody that you haven't even crossed paths with yet. You don't even know this person at all. You haven't even met this person. And again, the Hierophant, you're going to meet the person that you are going to be with after you deal with this situation. It's coming up again. See, after you walk away from this situation, commitment comes in. Because then the cycle and the lesson and the chapter closes with the World card. and you set yourself free and go towards like happiness, peace, and love. That's what I'm saying. So no, the fire sign is not somebody that you know. It's not somebody that you know. No. I feel like whatever it is, just go through the lesson, girl. You strong enough. It made the lesson might be 3 days long. I don't think it's gonna be 3 months long. I don't feel like it's something that's gonna drag you from here to next year and you just like, oh bitch, I can't get out of this. No. It's not. It's gonna be good dick and manipulation and a quick ending. Because I do see y'all being sexually involved. And there's gonna be a lot of manipulation. But there's something that you need to do to close out this cycle with this karmic lesson. See, it's not even going to get to the point where you fall in love or nothing. It's going to happen really fast. But this person's going to come in very, like, with a lot of water energy, manipulating and stuff, making you feel very good and safe with them. And then they're going to clown you or do something crazy. Or their true colors are going to show right away. But the good thing is that right before you consider their true colors are going to come in. But they're not going to expect your response and how you handle this. So I feel like it's a lesson for both y'all. But it's like where y'all are meant to meet each other. Y'all both go through the lesson, and I don't think y'all are meant to talk after that. Because whatever you do or say or however you show up in this situation, it's gonna put a stamp on him. Meaning like I bet you he won't try that shit with nobody else. I bet you the next girl he talks to, he won't do that no more. So you might just be the catalyst that comes into his life that puts a imprint on his ass. And then, I mean, y'all both leave each other with some type of imprint, but because it's a lesson there. But it's like, I bet you he won't show up like that with nobody else. Girl, he got 27 hours fucking around with me. So. No, but I don't know how long the lesson's gonna be. You know? I ain't trying to say it like this, but girl, you got this, and you know y'all Virgos mean as fuck anyway. So all he got to do is piss you off about one good time, and it's a wrap. And I'm saying that like from the bottom of my heart. I love Virgos down, male or females. Y'all are mean as fuck. Y'all don't care. Like that's one sign. Virgo is one sign that I know that don't give a fuck of how you feel. Like y'all are. It's like y'all are naturally mean and don't mean it. It's like y'all sweet as fuck, but like sometimes y'all just don't give a fuck. And so like I don't feel like you gonna have a hard time dealing with it. To be honest, I feel like it's gonna suck, but I feel like the way you move forward, I don't feel like it's gonna really tear you apart. Like I don't see you booking no emergency about to cry and pass out like ass, let me tell you what that happened. I'm not getting that. But I feel like it's definitely gonna get to you, but I feel like you're gonna nip it in the butt real quick. You're gonna nip it in the butt real quick. One thing for sure, two things for certain. A Virgo gonna tell you how they feel and not give two fucks about it after. I'm dead ass. I ain't never met a Virgo that held back. Okay? You welcome, girl. Oh, you know I'm here, girl. All right, Big Money, are you ready? That's it. Xavier, you're my last one. You ready, girl? All right, let's see what you got. You emailed me, right? Oh my goodness, it's almost 3. The time is going by fast today, I feel like. You so sweet. You Merry Christmas, baby. You said Merry Christmas to my favorite reader. I've been dreaming of my ex and been feeling him in my energy. I want to know, is he coming my way to reconcile? His name is Calvin, and he's a Leo. Ah, he's a Leo. And we were just talking about Leo, Aries dating. All right, let's see. Well, I don't be liking how my hands be looking so big on live. Do I have big hands? I don't know. And I hate this mark I got on my finger from like shuffling. It's like a little mark there. All right, let's see, girl. Let's see what Calvin and Leo talking about. Xavier, Aries. Xavier, Aries, and Calvin, Leo. You feel him in your energy. You said, is he coming your way to reconcile? Is Calvin, Leo coming back towards Xavier, Aries to reconcile? Looks like he's in a relationship or talking to somebody. I feel like he's thinking about coming back. It's not saying 100% that he is going to come back, but I definitely feel like he thinks about coming back. You guys are both feeling each other in your energy, or he could just be pulling on your energy, which is why you feel, you know, his energy coming towards you, or, well, not his energy coming to you, which is why you feel his energy. Why is Eight of Cups in reverse? This is somebody that does want to return, though. But he could be already talking to somebody, or he could be returning and trying to get back with you. Let me see. Why is Eight of Cups in reverse? He wants to come back, but he's kind of scared. He's scared to come back. He's scared to start over. He may want to open up to you, but he's scared. I don't know why he's scared, girl. He's scared that it may not go in his favor or may not go his way. He may be scared of like rejection, or maybe scared that you don't want to deal with him or talk to him anymore. So he's just not making any move or taking action, but he does miss you and he does want to reach out, or he does want to come back your way. I'm not going to say I see like a reconciliation, but I do see where he wants to talk to you again. You know, why is the Nine of Pentacles anywhere? It's the Page of Wands. I do see where he wants to talk to you and reach out, see how you're doing, you know, see how life's been, catch up with you, stuff like that. Yeah, see, there's still a lot of confusion around him. And I can't speak for male Leos, but I would just say this, like, it depends on how y'all broke up. Like, Leos, we're the type, like, when we fall back, or when we end things, we end things. So, if he's not reaching out to you, then it's probably because he feels like you should do the reaching out. If you don't reach out to him, it just may always be in his mind, like, okay, I miss her, I care about her. But he probably won't ever overextend himself. Because like a Leo, just remember, it's the lion. They chill, they tame themselves, their energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't, he's not gonna really be aggressive or fight unless it was like in the beginning. I don't know how long y'all broken up though, so I can't speak on that. But let me see. But will it work out? Oh, wrong deck. See, that's what he's also afraid of. So he wants to come back. He wants to return. He is waiting for you to open up the lines of communication. So if you communicate it to him, then yes, he will say something. But he also wonders if it's really going to work out. I feel like he's thinking about the wrong things right now. The reason why I say that is because if y'all are just trying to like talk again and see where life is at and catching up, I feel like he should be focused on that and not so much the rejection. Because I feel like just with any sign or anybody, when you talk back and y'all get back to that space and then open that up, then I will worry about it at that time. But you may talk back to him and be like, you know what, I don't want to get back with him. You know, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. So I feel like he's thinking about the wrong things, or I feel like he's more like thinking about like future, like, will you take him back? Will it work out? Will it be different from the last time or the past? He wants to apologize to you for something. It's not saying what, but he's been holding on to that. He's been contemplating whether or not he should reach out and apologize. It seems like every time he wants to reach out, or as soon as he's about to reach out, he pulls back. Yeah, but he does want to reach out to you. He is pulling on your energy. So let me look at the message. Let me see how he feels. He does miss you, but I feel like if you don't open up the lines of communication first, then he's not going to like reach out. I see him holding back. Oh, shoot. Let's see. How does Calvin Leo feel towards Xavier Leo? What are his feelings? We have purposeful connection. This connection is meant to be a lesson. So y'all are teaching each other something, or y'all taught each other something. Cupid's arrow, you are next. Inner child. So it also can be too that maybe y'all needed to separate so that y'all can both individually do the work. And then once you guys both do the work, then it can come back together and work out. Because then you guys will both meet each other's standards after reflecting on where the issue went wrong. Judgment is here with quality time and self-love. So both of you guys are meant to spend this time alone, or to reflect on what y'all did wrong in the relationship, or how y'all were showing up in this relationship and others. Or maybe y'all both just had to do individual work that separated you guys and can bring y'all back together. So there can be a strong reconciliation here, but you would have to initiate it. Yeah, he's not going to do it. Even though he wants to, 3 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, 2 of Swords, he's not going to do it. You would have to initiate it. There's still love there. He still cares about you. But he's not going to open up first. We have engagement, love at first sight, fear. There's fear here. Who's this Queen of Pentacles in reverse? There is somebody else that he is talking to, though. Yeah. So that's what I got for you, girl. I don't know. Are you going to open up the lines of communication or no? Oh, you want to? Let me see. Should you? I feel like you're fighting it as well. I would just say this because we got the Emperor 4 Cups. If you open up the lines of communication first, I ain't gonna lie, you're gonna feel weird and feel like you should have never did it, because he's not gonna respond right away. He's not gonna respond right away. Like, he'll respond, but not instantly. The Emperor is someone staying in control of their emotions or feelings. He's not gonna react. So it's not gonna be like, as soon as you reach out, he's messaging right back. You might even see the little bubbles if he got iPhone, but he may not respond. Or he may be like, text something out, then delete it. It may take him a little bit of time to like respond back. because he's trying to, so it's like as the emperor, he's not going to say nothing that's emotionally or anything like emotional. He's going to control what he says, or it's going to be very like if you say like, hey, Carl, he's going to be like, hey, Xavier, how are you been? Or he just might be like, hey, how are you? He's not going to give or show emotions. He's going to stand in control or be in control as the emperor. He's not going to lead with emotion. He's not going to do that. That's why the emperor is there. So, or he's going to say something that doesn't come off as emotional or as he doesn't care, even though he does. But he's doing that to protect his feelings or to protect himself. And then as the conversation goes on, then he'll open up and be a little bit more different in his communication. Yeah, he may not respond right away. And then if he does respond, it may not be the response you want. Only because he's being in control of his feelings, the emperor. Yeah. Okay, girl. So that's what I got for you. I love y'all. That is y'all reads for today. I will be going live again on Tuesday night. I'm not sure about Thursday. Wait, Thursday is what? The first? Oh, I might go live on Thursday. Oh, wait. Or the first, that's New Year's Day? I don't know. Y'all will see me when y'all see me. Yeah, sit on it for a while. But even if you sit on it, even if you text him today or next week or next month, whenever you text him, that's going to be his approach, the emperor. So just remember that it doesn't matter when you reach out. He's still going to respond in the emperor energy, being in control of how he responds or his emotions or feelings or whatever. So, like, that's just how he's going to respond no matter when it is. That's not going to change. All right, girl? All right, girl. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next live. Bye, y'all.